you're poor, but you God bless you with a piece of land and then put on the house on the land. Desmond Mackenzie come out, come say if your eye should shut a man in, the house return to the government. But what happened to your land? I feel your
That
land.
me ask you, Jay. That's what I'm asking you. What? All right. My father died and my mother died and then left an heritage give me as a piece of land, right?
Yes.
And me have my sister, them, my siblings, them, and everybody. Me have my kids, them, and me have brother and sister. And it happened that we don't have nowhere to live, but we have the land.
Yes.
And them come in and say, we write to them and then come and give a house. So me dead and gone because I me apply for the house and me get the house and me dead and gone. Me have my brother, me have my sister, them, me have my children, them. So them go come in and go take my heritage where my father and my mother dead left give me. And me have my sister and brother them. So how then when me what got when me dead and gone? So my sister and brother them all just make them come take where for me living for heritage or for my parents dead and left?
Cannot work.
No, Jay. No,
Cannot
Jay.
work.
I
Me
don't
glad you.
think I don't think you're here right, Jay. I don't think this is right. Me not think
All
this
right.
is right.
Me I go. I'm gonna play a clip. I'm going to play a clip for everybody to hear. Right. So just pause for a moment and listen this clip. Everybody, listen this clip.
In Central Kingston.
I see they put out a thing about the indigent housing program. I Prime Minister social housing program number one. Once it is built on government property, if something go wrong, then it is the responsibility of the government to look about it. Those persons who find their own property and come in and is illegitimate, we never tell nobody that we're going to take nothing from them. What they're trying to do is to create scandal and mischief. Lie.
Desmond Mackenzie. So this is what it comes down to, ladies and gentlemen. Under the indigent program,
you're right, listeners.
Those people are housed entirely on government property. Yes? As against people under the Social Housing Initiative who put up their own land and the government bills on it. It is theirs forever.
I change it.
And those who proposed and circulated knew that. They would have known that. But no, that's not the objective. You see, truth is now a casualty. So long as it suits us, yeah, run it.
Started by your ministry.
Okay, what the program does, as I said before, persons can apply. They are investigated by the poor relief officers. They must have the land to build the units. They must have the land to build the units. They must have the land to build the unit.
Did you guys hear what Desmond Mackenzie say out of own mouth when he was interviewed? You hear what the man say? You have to have your own land. You have to have your own land for the unit built. So Cliff, yours. Stop spread misinformation. Stop it. Because we are go by where Desmond Mackenzie say. You understand me? Stop it. It is wrong. It is unacceptable. And me I call upon the PNP. Me I call upon Mark Golding. Me I call upon on the need to do something about this. On the need to do something about this because people out here believe this mouthpiece and it is wrong. It is unacceptable.
You hear that? Cliff are work in favor of the government.
Oh, Jesus.
But when jeopardy in my country.
One thing me know, Jay, before me come down that somebody else can get the space.
Yes.
One thing me know, if me have my little piece of land where God bless me with, and me build my and me apply for the house and then build it on it, no government can take it. No government can take me land. You see, if they want the house, they can take up back the house of the land and go on with it. Or them pay me for the spot where the house there.
That is it. That is it.
I'm done. Yeah,
All
pay me
right,
for the
Carl.
spot where house there. I'm done, Jay.
All right, Carlene. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Big up yourself, Carlene. Boy, me I tell you.
I mean, no.
Uncle, all right, Uncle Sydney, morning.
Morning. Two things me have to say, Sir J.
Yes.
Last night, I told me never have a next phone, you know. Last night, the Prime Minister come out for an interview there. Like the man hear me, you know. The man come out and say the people them house are feed them. I like him never tell nobody say the house I no feed them.
Yes.
And the man come out and say no plain last night. Me see one clip, you know. I mean, I want white shirt like and sit down and they have him. I say him say the house I feed no tell the people them say the house I feed him. And the man never says in the first place, you know.
Yeah, but Uncle Sydney,
Yes.
what we're trying to let the public know, right?
Yes.
The house is the house is not, listen, Andrew, a back pedal and a backtrack.
Yes.
That is not what they said initially, and that is the reason. And that is the reason why the clip is no longer available. If you know did that speak the truth, why you take down the clip from social media? Them remove it.
But we have the clip can play, you know.
Exactly, but what I'm saying, right? You have your piece of land where your parents dead and left give you as a child. But you know, have the money to start your foundation to put up one room. Right. So you apply to the poor relief and them come and they say, do you have your land XYZ? And you say, yes, you give them. And they make the house on top of your land. Desmond Mackenzie say, if your eye should shut a morning, the house return to the government. But a year land, the house depend. So what become of your land?
And they never say them build pan no government land in first place. None of the house them build pan government land. I lie them a tell.
Exactly.
Say you happy have your land. He say you happy. It two party like what them said. And the two sides say you happy have your land. Or you have a receipt which say somebody lease you or somebody say you happy have that first.
Exactly.
No government land never in place. So them two lie and wicked. And me say one thing, you know, me glad for this media, me glad with PJ Patterson and Philip Palwell, you know, when bringing them things where we can hold them in and word them out, you know, we can play back and we have them mouth and what man I say so. You me glad for them too. Actually, you know, me glad for them, man. See? And I tell you, say, the man, they me say he come like true, me say no put up the man pan want it Wednesday, no man. The man come out, yeah, somebody was saying it can show you. The man come out and say, boy, right now the house are for them. So people, you know, the man said the house are full, no, and the prime minister, me attack no, you know, the prime minister one them say for him. The man said the house are full, no, so you can go ahead and will it too, now will it too. You can hard on, can me hear him say so last night on the clip, said the house are full, no, and he never say the house is not full, no. So you can do anything you feel like, if a fool you can do anything you feel like with it. That's what him said last night. Somebody else in the clip can give you know.
Yes.
Somebody else saying it. Next thing again, you know. Everywhere me go, they call me Batty man. They call me this. They call me that.
True.
They cause you, then do all sorts of things. They call me all sorts of things. Mr. Brethren, I don't believe in nobody lifestyle. I just pity them me I talk about say the underage pity them. Big people just like if you take a little girl and trouble and you in a trouble. But if you're big and adult and don't do nobody business do no so long and all right?
Yes.
Then hold them this morning, the Prime Minister and the government I take them the money they and do as them like and of course you know sister them must shame again.
Yes.
How then do you? How then do you say you this and you this? Me say one night time me say me have to curse some bad word and then lick me up and me say see there now the Prime Minister. See come out in the paper there now. I know me and you say so. So what am I gonna say now? Then take 150 million US to backside go do and take it, accept it and ice the flag. So what am I gonna say now? You see them people are some dirty set of people. Man, where they come from? If you take a underage girl or a school girl and go do what you do with him, even if they give you're in a problem because you're a big man, you shouldn't do that. That department I deal with. But you see two adult I don't business. Because if a man and a woman go in and do what they want to do, where they want to go there, so they go there, so fit not for them business that.
That's right.
We no business in there, so So long I no picnic, but them take if it's change picnic, if you say boy, we say them a girl and girl, we say them a boy. And by 6 o'clock, they don't know them a what. And that we are talking about. See? So me want hear them come out now, come defend this because see the 150 million US, see there? And then come admit it and then get it, you know? And then do what them a do with it.
True.
So,
All right, Uncle
third year-
Sidney.
Yeah,
Yes,
man.
stick up in. Let me bring on somebody else.
Yeah, man, you hold up your head high and no make nobody come through your down. You hear me? I tell you, third year.
That's
All
right, Uncle.
Yeah, my
That's
nephew,
right,
you know.
Uncle.
Yeah, my
Every
nephew. I
time.
mean, a business man nobody wants to say. See?
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Good.
Dr. Cole or a Howard? Me confused. Howard, are you or Uncle Cole? What?
In the hour. Make Howard go on. Stop in the hour.
All right.
Make Joe's
Howard,
man. Joe's a visitor. Make sure come.
Yeah,
That's
me
true.
have a quick question.
All right, darling.
When Mark Golding win, right? Can he do anything to give back the people them land? That me want know.
It is possible he will be the prime minister.
June. Yes, June. Yes,
So here
June.
when me ask the Marky G, give back the people them land here. Give back the people them land. Cause this is me say me not never born me so. You know, but their friend I try get piece of land for buy and can't even get nothing for buy and them there Jamaica want thief people them land and that style. Later, Dre. I want
All
him
right.
give back the people them land.
Yes, man, Marky G, I go have the people interest at heart, man. Big up
But Jay-
yourself, sister.
We are work on it. You see,
Yeah.
there's type of all in level 2. Somewhere. As it's a government. Son.
Yeah, break up, Howard. Yeah, break up. Yeah, break up, Howard. You're breaking up.
You hear better now?
Yes, much better.
You hear better now?
Yes.
Mr. With the story are now done. We now let it go. We are work on it, and we're gonna get somebody who benefited from the land. We're gonna take out their name and put them on display. For this man say everyone that want to do a government land, and we're gonna prove inside lie. Why is it that they take it off of them website?
Exactly.
Why is it the Prime Minister never mentioned, say, in give Ines the contract for sign? I'll know him not say a lie we are telling. Because he try to woodwink people and trick people. But you know what is the beauty about all of this? All of who give up their land voluntarily with the government thief. Because of this, what we are doing, them all get back their land.
Yes.
Government now put no one house on the government land. For the politician, they want it for themselves. If they are going to put house, Jay, they're going to put a blacker house and call it infirmary. Lie this man I tell. And I am calling on those right now who benefited from it. We now go call on a name. We now go talk where the house there. But send us a copy of the agreement where them going to sign. And make we take it from there. We now go ball out on the name. We now go ball out where the house there. But just send us a copy. And dear me, or Dre, and send it out. For we want to prove it that Desmond McKenzie is lying. We want to prove it also that the Prime Minister is lying. People now go come out open enough because they're afraid of retaliation, but they can't take it back. For your land, and anything built by your land, nobody can claim it. Because the law doesn't recognize house, but it recognizes land. So in the interim, that is the intention of the government overall, to take away the land. Because you can't move the house, you're going to move the land. The land don't recognize house, it recognizes land. Right? So that's why when they evaluate, they said, make we value what's on the property, whether fruit, whether tree, whether house or whatever, and those things just add improvement to the land. But overall, it never said house title, it said land title. And that is the intentions of the government to build it and trick you, and later on them end up owning all of the properties. We now stop. We have got hammer home it until the government come out clearly and talk what Intel Inez. All right, you said this man program. What about your program? Did you give Inez a contract to sign? Did you read out the contract to Inez and outlining that she can't go down, she only can go up. But before she do anything to the property, she must consult with the Ministry of Housing, which the Prime Minister head.
Him say it for true. Yes, he did.
And there is no way at all you can go around it and say we bad mind or much a program. You have to come, Prime Minister, and explain what to tell Inez. And we not stop until we get justice. And this is going to be a major part of our campaign. Because you can't talk out of one mouth, say, you know, say so, and then you're talking out one mouth, say so. Dre, whether you like it, yes or no, it is a state of confusion.
Yes.
Because a lot of people right now who is on the waiting list are giving it a serious thought and consideration if they should go ahead. Because the details surrounding how you get the house is not clear.
True.
So if we come out on this basis and say we are telling lie, that is not good enough. We need to hear from the Prime Minister. Because the truth of the matter is, Dre, it's a big blow to the Prime Minister, you know. This is what he was clinging on as his legacy. And for you go man attack him legacy, you know, so the man be hungry, cross. Because it's deceptive.
True.
So we're going to allow another comrade because you don't know me up on the thing. So I'll come out and free up the box and stay in the chat.
All right,
man.
Howard.
Howard, respect and manners, man. And that me I say, man, the people them come and they now come out of the box. You know how long me I try to come up.
Blessings.
Wagwan, Jay.
Wagwan, Mikey.
There, man, I say a few pieces, man.
All right, go ahead now.
Yeah, man, me I say respect to everybody on the platform. Yeah, man, but let me tell you this, Jay. We say it yesterday, we say it again. That a lot of people will come up on the program.
Yes.
Make an input towards Wagwan.
Yes.
You cannot come and stay in the back. We not run nobody, but me say it yesterday and me say it today again.
Yeah, man, we understand.
A lot of one come up. And when we say peace, if we can come back and say, and come up back and say, we say it. We can't just hug up, so we have to say we peace and run. All right. My two things from this, Jay. Secondly, a lady, they close by me, we get one of them out there. And she asks if they will able to get back the house, but me get some clarification from it since Howard and you that talk about it. But the thing is this, me I try to get some information how them sign about the house.
Yeah.
But she give me something, but she kind of be afraid to do it. So me I go and hang on in there now. So if me get it, me go and send it to you. Because she promised to do it. But through this big alabaloo on it and them way there.
Right.
She kind of fear cut back little bit. But me I grew my way because she kind of coward and me tell her door coward still.
Yes.
Because she been fretting and she really take that into consideration.
No, and man, we protect. We wouldn't call her name. We wouldn't tell where the house is, so nobody.
Tell her that.
Yeah, we wouldn't. So nobody would know which of these recipients we're talking about.
Yeah, the house is close by, but me not go give her two because I need to she give me the thing that me can get it to pass on to you.
Yes.
You understand me and caution.
Yeah, man.
So go and burn the fire in you because me I tell you say yeah blaze ready now. So do your thing, my boss, and
all right, Mikey.
Big up and love to everybody.
Dre, may I make you 5 minutes before come to go back in the world.
All right, cool.
All right, Derek. What you say, Derek? Go ahead.
All right, yeah, may I say now. Anjo lie, Desmond lie, the whole entire government lie and thief. Right? Me and them at this last night for one program still, you know. And
who cares?
We text them and show them say, oh, remember say, we want to this him, we want to this Warmington first. So we want to start this him and not this Warmington. And then black me. But listen, man, the government, I say, we're going to history as the worst government Jamaica has ever seen. And you check it out for yourself of a line, I tell you. You're going to go in history as the worst government Jamaica has ever seen.
True.
We has never seen a government this deceitful and wicked and lie and do everything to fool the people of Jamaica. Jamaica, all right. President now we in a recession and him still hide it. Bathroom.
Yeah.
We are in a recession and him still hide it.
True.
Right?
More
Look here.
Okay.
Look here.
Yeah, just a second there, Mario. Yeah, Derek, just wrap up.
If Jamaica don't get rid of this man here, we're going to be worse than 80.
True.
And when we say worse, it's going to be worse than where you take place at 80.
Yes.
You also people kill people like a fly in a Jamaica. Because this is where a country will lead to. And don't be surprised in going to police, them to kill off a whole heap of people before the election. You watch him.
Anyway, Derek, me no want instill no fear in the people. The people are gonna come out and do what them supposed to do. So we
I will be going on to do what I'm supposed to do. Because I always have to work.
Yeah, but we don't
work
want
a police station.
Yeah, but we don't want
the best for the country peacefully.
Yeah, we don't want to put no message say police are got this and intimidate nobody if you know come out, come vote. But big up yourself, Derek. Comrade Blair and Uncle Cole, well, I don't like how una regular.
Anyway, I'm going back in now.
All right, Derek, big up yourself.
All right, Derek.
Yeah, like how Mario no normally call, make Mario give him a chance to talk. What go on, Mario?
Boy, I'm there, me I tell you say, me I wonder if this are not either scamming. Mislead the people them we are with the house business. This don't look like scamming, man. This look like a really good scamming to me, you know.
White collar.
You hear me tell you? And when the man come and address the thing, you know, him not really address it, you know. Him at the blogger them, him go up on, you know.
True.
And say people are run pan this and run pan that. He do explain himself right all along, you know.
True.
Then need to change this thing, man. They can't fool people in with them, man.
We malicious.
Trust me, man. Me say me ever know to say no GLP party, them no fear and nothing with them do, you know. Everything then come it's scamming. All of the promise of the man and make a scamming because when you look into it, nothing can work. So. But I'm telling you, you see them people will get their land, they need to start out themselves because they cannot lose them land like that.
True.
They need to sort it out. But when I say, Jerry, why they never get a two-liar party like you have my liar, me have my liar, for no say, boy, to advise the people them?
Because them trust the government. Remember when people pour, you know, with desperate, we want the little help. Nobody now no time for your fine-tune.
Yes, transaction like that, you have to use it and know what is right, what is wrong. You understand? This is land is we are sign over, you know.
You know, Sissy Andrew do all of the talking. Hurry up and sign business. Hurry up and sign.
Judge, no, me not tell a lie, brother. The money that go on like him that do something good and they ask them and ask the people them. The man they need for jobs more for this man. It's a scamming, man. Anyway, that me I say to you, more big up yourself and about what your people say.
All right, my brother. Manners and respect. Yeah, man. You all right, cool.
PMP is love.
Every time. Mr. Cole, what go on? Uncle Cole.
Oh, good morning.
Yes.
To the water. Right? There is two things that I He never said him have a program and it named New Social Housing and it is not for the indigent. Him said it is indigent housing for the most vulnerable. And the same criteria that Desmond name out for, as according to them, Desmond part of indigent housing is the same criteria. Let me see. That is the same criteria that happened for the Prime Minister housing program. There is no way they can come and explain nothing when Desmond Mackenzie, the key sentence in his presentation is no duplicate. It is the same program.
True.
But they have nothing to explain more than to come out to the people and who get the house and said, look, we have made a mistake. We were trying to help, you know, but somewhere down the line, this clause was put in and we oversight it.
Yes. Stick up in there, Mr. Cole. Jamaica and those persons who are listening, we are joined by my comrade sister over there in St. Catherine, Miss Ramoni Lewis. I know Ramoni, I got ton of things over there in Central. Good morning, comrade Ramoni. Welcome to the Dre Bryan Show. Wagwan.
Good morning, comrade Ramon.
Ramoni, you there? I don't know, like she free. Hey, maybe a mistake you make come up in the box. You there?
She was just tapping up the line.
Okay. Come in, no Ramoni probably they at school, you know. So
But she stay a night with for a minute, because probably she realize and then she will come back.
Yes. All right, continue, Mr. Cole. Continue.
Right. So there is no duplicate. There is no duplicate. I would like Mr. Mackenzie to come and interpret the word no for me and duplicate. Those are the two key words in that sentence.
Yes.
And based upon the evidence that the Prime Minister himself said the new social housing is for the indigent, the most vulnerable. That's what the word indigent represent. Have society. So they have nothing to explain more than to come and correct the mistake and tell the Jamaican people, say what this man said, it was so, but when we are putting these into the person who write the clause, putting that in the clause, and we never understand what it means.
True.
Good. So don't matter how they attack. Don't matter how they come and say them are on social media and who are do it. Don't matter how clip use.
Yes.
When the election over, I will be leading a team of taxpayers to your office for your money to pay over. Right? Because we find out we cannot win it with you batting for the Jamaica Labour Party. We're going to ask for all taxpayers to march up to Cliff Hughes radio station and ask him if him hold the government $1.2 billion. We need it to make one classroom for we picnic them. I yield to the floor.
Good morning, everyone.
Hold on, Carla. Thank you, Comrade Cole. But let me just put something on the board. The Posa-Simpson Miller-led administration of 2012, I call it 2011 to 2016, constructed 2,600 houses for poor people and indigents. Through the partnership between the government of Jamaica, led government by Posa-Simpson Miller, and Food for the Poor, they constructed 500 houses per year for the 4 year, make it up to 2,000. And in addition, she constructed 600. Let me emphasize again, 600 concrete houses to make it 2,600 houses in 4 years for persons who are described as poor or indigent. And on none of those occasions was the old question of land ownership was brought in. The persons find them land. Some land was from the sugar oats, the sugar land, and Mama P. Boy, may I tell you, Mama P.
True.
You understand? She makes certain those 2,600 recipients got what they were supposed to get. Dear little piece of the rock and a shelter to call home. So I am just so hurt now to see a minister of local government coming to the nation and telling the nation that, oh, if we give you a house and you die, we take it over and give it to someone else. But yet, you cannot show me which parish those government lands are where you constructed the houses. No amount of talk from you, the Prime Minister and Cliff Hughes, can't trick the Jamaican people. If you can come out and tell me and show me a piece of land out in St. Catherine where you say you construct 40 houses, the indigent, or in a Kingston where you construct 30, or down at Westmoreland where you construct 20, you can't come and explain nothing. Things like those cannot be explained. We want concrete evidence to include the parish, the location, the recipients, and the amount of houses built on government land.
True.
If there is no house built on government land, and you said the Ministry of Local Government has constructed over 120 houses, that means the houses were constructed on the people's land.
Right.
You understand? So no amount of talking and talk about people crying down. Nobody's crying down the program. What the program and what we are here to do is to protect the interests of the most vulnerable in our society.
Right.
Failure to do that, we would have failed Michael Manley, we would have failed PJ Patterson, we would have failed Peter Phillips, and most of all, we would have failed Mama P, who her whole life in politics was surrounding, helping the poor and the most vulnerable in our society. So let's just say this and say that. We don't want to hear that. If you cannot show us the location where the houses are constructed and the recipients of those houses, then we will believe what you say, and I do believe what you say is the truth. That's why you're running up and down all over the place trying to make a comeback. Neither you, the Prime Minister, or Cliff Hughes cannot convince the Jamaican people otherwise. I yield the floor to the next speaker. Thank you.
Hey, Comrade Dre.
Good morning.
All right. Good morning, comrades.
Yeah, man.
Comrades.
Good morning, everyone.
Good
Morning.
Morning before hold on the lion boss. I think Sheriff will wait for a little while. So just hold on a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, so the question is that how many persons know the meaning of indigent home or that word? And when that word they rise up on the people, and how many persons look at the documents when they were signing it? Because if it's the poor and the less fortunate of the lowest
fortunate people, did they allow them to view this document that they were signing over? And if that's so, if there was a lawyer given to them by the state to look over this document before they know what they're signing, all that fine prints and all of those big fancy words that they're coming out with, because a lot of persons do not know this word that it does derive coming up here now, and I'm just hearing that word since recently, just as though a lot of words coming up since Corona, big words and what have you. So how many of these people underneath that radar knows what that word meant? And then again, also, what the people want to know also, and Jamaica wants to know, where this money comes from. If it's come from the country purse, it don't belong to the government. If it's come from the country, it do not belong to the government. For the government, then if it's from the NHT or any drawdown that they take from the coppers of taxpayers' money, it don't belongs to the government. How about it's a local government thing? And also, why was it not explained to the people at first that this house here that you are getting and we are building, it cannot pass on to no relative, or it can pass on to nobody but somebody else different. If these people live below the poverty line that get these houses, it's supposed to be in that maybe they can't read, maybe they don't understand all of these guidelines and rules, and then you popped out of your magic bag to pop out something with your magic wand now to tell the people them said, okay, I didn't give you the house, I just lend you it. And then after you served till you died, your family members or your children that live there cannot occupy the house. Whose money it is that these people are playing with? Is the country's money. And let's forget about Cliff Hughes, because we know already what Cliff Hughes stands for. We know what his autonomous thing in Jamaica is for. So let's forget about him. We know what his promotion and what de-promotion is. We know that his parents coming from the colonization, where slavery then get one nice pretty name, a good name, and I work in a household like you hear, so they are managers and they are get some fancy title names, and then they have part of the enslavery coming back from generation. We know that because anyone that accepted what is going on in this country right now cannot be for Jamaica, and the Jamaican people cannot be for the Jamaican people.
So true. So true.
If we sat down, I have looked at different vloggers of this party here, of the affiliates to the Jamaican Labour Party. Arrogance. And cannot see that nothing is wrong. When our youths turn to the life of crime because of what? They watch their parents work so hard, and I cannot take home even half a loaf of bread right now. A slice or half slice. We watch people coming into our country. I said, you bring in the most investors. Investing for who? Your people are not investing. You flood the market with investors, but your people are not able to invest. Look upon our farming sector when Minister Roger Clark, left the farming sector. God bless his soul. Left the farming sector, the agricultural sector, healthy, robust, and we have a dying feeling agricultural sector, and that is the foodness of Jamaica. People selling more clothes. So what are we talking about? Investors? The government is investing his own Jamaican money, taxpayer money, in the roads that you see building. Are these buildings is building that is investing for the people? No. It is just investing for his investors, and so he get the money. He can be able to set it here, set it there, that when he leaves, his belly is fat. And then people sat down and hear an arrogant fool. The other day, what I supported with her arrogance, are talking about the People's National Party were robbing the country for themselves, but Andrew robbing the country to set up the country. Who is he robbing? No, we the taxpayers. And what did he do? Corner the whole sector of the business sector. So when he cornered that in a few years, what will happen, my people and listeners? What will happen when he corner all the financial sector and the working class sectors and the private sector? When you corner that, the private sector don't have no room to talk, because you corner all the business sectors and you corner that, and then now you can able to say to the people or said to the private sector, shut your mouth, you can't talk, we govern here, so no, because we can't leave out the private sector. Now, who is the private sector? He has some clause in some contracts and some license that he issued to these people. Jamaican people has not had an information minister since the People's National Party has left office. There's nothing to inform the country about. We see a crack in the back, jackpacked lady drop up and she talk some rubbish and some big words that the common man on the street do not know and understand what she's talking about. No, Birchall Whiteman wasn't defending the People's National Party. He's defending what the developments and things were happening and what the progressive. We are not, the people are not saying it was the best of what, but we have the best of times. It wasn't excellent, but it was driven to be, could be something great.
Yes, yes.
Now we take money from other countries and we take money to promote it, certain things. We take money to do this. These people are dictating and driving this country to wreck and telling us and saying we are independent. And I hear a stupid fool talk about they want to move the king. My last word to my friends, my last word, and I leave the floor.
Yes.
My last word is that the reason why the Prime Minister and anybody is listening out there, I am telling you now, I'm putting this tone on the ground. The reason why the Prime Minister so much want to move the king in his arrogant ways is not for the good of the country. Is that there are some lands that are protected by the crown.
Oh.
And there are certain relics that leave but that protected underneath the crown. By removing the crown, he have perfect access to just give away these lands or sold it away. And is only the crown is the protector of those lands. These lands are the scepter right now that is holding Jamaica. And any day uno talk about Republican and become Republican, that is where the ending of uno freedom but become slave to uno whole country. I leave the floor to anybody else.
True. Thank you, Sheriff. Your first time caller, me not lie. You really. Yes, man. Yes,
Such
man.
a subject which is dear to my heart, land. Thank you. Don't be a stranger to the platform.
Thank you.
No. I will always robust us on this platform because I have like my people when they are educated and my people want to learn what really is happening in the country, especially land. But that point I want to leave again open on the floor. Why you think the government is so gluttonous about land, not houses? Houses are tearing down. Why you think him gluttonous about the land? Think about it and look at the bill that they want to push for Jamaica to become Republican. And look at that and his behavior and his pattern. Look at the patterns. Look at every movement. The Prime Minister is a young fox that clothed with a whole fox that is driven him around. And if we not think this election here is going to be so normal, trust me on this. Trust me on that one here. It's not going to be so normal. So we have to come up with a smarter brain, but don't talk about it. Half the here and half the see.
True. Thank you, Sheriff. Lion
Yes,
Boss, your time. Yes, your time, Lion.
Comrade Dre, you know,
Yes,
I always hear them blame me for say some things, you see. And I would have rather you to break this news, you know. What Transparency International Corruption Perception Index said about Jamaica.
Yes.
And it is just the 2024 report just came out that we have lost 4 points.
Yes.
We had moved from 69 to 73 out of 180 countries. This government is. And Andrew can run with this and say we are spread false news to the country. So I'm telling you, Dre, we can run with this because this is not what you say. This is what is coming from Transparency International.
Yep. See it there, comrades. We're now at 73. We rank 73.
69 last year, and we went up 4 points this year.
So we are getting more corrupt under this administration. You don't need no more eyeglass. So when they done, they said Jamaica is in a better position under this administration. Where I love when we have the truth and the facts can present. This not look good at all, you know. Last year we were at 69. And look where we're at now, 73. So within less than a year, few months, we jumped from 69 to now 73 as the world most corrupt country out of 80 countries. It's a shame.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a shame.
You're going to find that, man. Trust
It's
me.
a shame. Good afternoon, Marva. Welcome, Wagwan. Marva, you there?
Yeah. And
Yeah,
I want sorry,
from
Mark.
this morning.
Okay.
Okay. I want you to look after.
Morning. Well, on the Lion, make sure you come in there. I think you did finish, Lion. All right, me so make you come back in, Lion. Go ahead, Marva.
Okay, morning everyone. Dre, you know what? Me blame you, you know. Guess what? Me not know.
Yes.
I'm matter of fact, Mr. Sydney, Uncle Sydney, Mr. Blair, and Dr. Cole, everyone, me blame all of you. Because guess what? We no go to school and the rest, everybody else got the back of the school. I mean, I know why you come out. But Dre, how you strong, so you come out and make everybody know what happened. I say, Uncle Comrade alone can read, all right?
Look, so somebody have to do it.
So, you know, when I tell the labor right them, say, if they want to be intelligent and well-educated, just go and join the People's National Party.
Well said.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yes, because if you want, we have every type of person over here. So you just come over and you don't have to worry yourself. You can say, boy, I never know that you can come out on a platform and say, yes, me know that because me get the teachment over here. So no, just come over, man.
True.
I love, you know what I love with this party too? We don't have to spend time trying to defend the government. Yes. We spend time to educating the people.
Exactly.
And what really is going on the ground. And we can reason and interact. We not spend our energy to defend a government.
Yes, we don't. And disrespect each other.
And have a disrespect because you don't agree with when me say I may not agree of whatever it is. Arrogance.
True.
Arrogance.
And most of all, when we put out anything out there is facts.
Yes,
Not
man.
fiction or
That's
not fake facts.
that's right. That's right.
I yield back to the floor and give somebody else a chance.
All right, Marva, big up yourself. Little Miss Wagwan Auntie, welcome.
Yeah, good morning, good morning.
Yes,
Good
welcome,
morning to
me
my
head girl.
comrade who on the panel who in the
Girl.
but yeah, anyway, Jay, Desmond
Yes.
Mackenzie keep a big meeting at Central Kingston at a Holy Family School. And him just dunk pan you.
Yes.
Say you're spreading rumor and the lovely work what they're doing, the precious work what they're doing. The other side want to carry it down and spread false news and things. So me I said to myself, say, so if it did right, if you not do it to the right, and then I say you come out, come talk, you know, and a Jay come out, come talk, and you come out, come talk. How will you talk? He might break it down to make the people them have an understanding.
Yes.
How I go down. Cause you never break it down to make we know nothing. You understand me? You just come with your mouth full of bees with little honey and some wasp on your head top. And believe we are going to run with that. Because everybody can buy honey and everybody know the real honey.
Yes.
But you break it down. Make the people them, make the nation, the citizen have an understanding about this house thing going. He go drop one house on the land them for take them away.
Yes.
And Desmond Mackenzie, you come out and with your favorite walking dead ain't reaching at the castic yet. Where went on to come out to no propaganda and people who have knowledge, who God give wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, we can break it down who don't know. On the big words, we wanna talk. And we have another man, we're well educated, can bring it down small to make the nation have an understanding. We wanna have a problem with that.
True. Me tell them, man, they block me from everything. Because them realize that me I speak the truth, me I open up the eyes of the people. Them, and me I understand why them I do me that. Why?
Because you make the people them have an understanding. And what go down, you block it down in an ABC.
Yeah.
We have an understanding in an alphabetic order. That you do it, we have an understanding of where I go down. Because guess what? Here we go down.
Look at G2K. Look at me say G2K. See them here block me from them page because why me can't speak the truth.
No,
Yeah,
Martin
the truth.
Luther King, all the prophets them, you know, all of the prophets them was speaking out the truth. All of them. They have to close them out, then get rid of them. But the one thing is that the media is our platform. And when you are doing right, you know, do not think that is everybody going to jump on the bandwagon, you know, because there are some people under some clutches as spells, you know. Trust me on this. There are some people still under some spells that bound under some spells that want to be loosed. And they can't, they are slaves. They put them as a political slave and put them to go there and out wing. When me hear one, I say, you must love the Prime Minister and worship him. Wished one of the People's National Party leader was there asking anybody to, or anyone to worship them. Where? You know what happened? I want Donald Trump's, remember to say to my listeners, I want Donald Trump's, Mr. Trump's, to investigate some money that diverted here, that comes here, to investigate what that money come here for, what it used for.
Yes.
And then some can of worm I go stir up. Some crap going stir up where we never seen before. And how could we see corruption in the height of its evilness and the height of brink? And then look for corruption and say, oh, it's nothing but when a man thief a banana, you say, run him down. One of your own kind where they make hungry. I have to go thief a banana, run him down and kill him. So why is it that we have these people purging on our energy, purging on the poor and vulnerable to talk about indigent homes? Big words. When people don't understand.
Right I know, I'm
I
tell you
want
something. Me no cut it
one
there.
of me
I don't cut it there. Jay, you
Yes.
know that Warmington and him brother, Andrew only put them, what me that say now, oversee in the housing trust. Say, no, me I tell you something. Say me owe my mortgage this month, me owe 40,000.
Yeah.
You understand me? Normally a housing trust call you, you know.
True.
And make you know say there's a late payment you don't pay this month here. You know when time you that take out a loan and you do late payment and somebody that call you and say, oh, you not pay.
Yes.
One company I call you. I wasn't just a call you, them have a company where I call you. I
Oh,
tell
with that.
you. So you see me owe 40,000. I would say, all right, me pay my 40,000 because 40,000 me did owe. No, me have to pay Warmington company $9,000 to call me and up to date me for make me know say my mortgage don't pay.
How will you say to me?
Yeah, so Andrew Onis.
go that way, so
What can
Bandulu.
go so?
Bandulu.
What can go so? So Andrew Onis, Michael man, the legacy when left for poor people. Oh, you for make Warmington and him brother have shares in a housing trust. That means send me over 40,000 for my mortgage and late payment. You understand me? When me pay housing trust 40,000, I believe I pay for the month there. There's another 9,000 I come in when me pay. What the $9,000 for? Oh, Warmington umbrella reach over housing trust. Oh, that. Michael man, the legacy. People are through housing trust how much years and I know them can't get a house. They cannot get a house. And one of them mash up Michael man, the legacy. To you, I go come out of power and left no legacy. Nothing can go so Warmington. It's fraud that. Nothing can go so.
Investigate who is sit on the board of directors. Investigate.
And them a call out some name that the housing trust, how much money them a get for them pay. How much no. Them and the Prime Minister almost I get the same money to do the corruption where the Prime Minister want. Housing trust now the money you know. Housing trust broke. Me like the people them watch your housing trust. Stop throw it. And make us see what Andrew go get money from. Stop throw the housing trust because they not get no house. Uncle Leaching, the Mafu, and the 21 family in Jamaica.
Yes, true.
You're not getting anything. Look here. You see all who have AIDS down the boy, I'm sorry for the sister and brother because Donald Trump lock it off. Because Andrew they make it look like him. I deal with the drugs when the drugs coming from America to Jamaica for the people that are yesterday and still I sell them it. Yes, still them have to pay for it. What can go so?
I whole heap of things when me watch, you know, and I can tell you some things where oh, God Almighty. I want my people to listen to this platform, you know, and listen what the people are saying, you know, and then spread no propaganda. Hello, idiot people will sit down out there and listen. It's not a propaganda, it's what the people seeing on the ground, feeling on the ground, and it's actually happening on the ground. So,
yes.
Munchi, Vegas, Mr. Too Sweet have Mr. Manuel move the plus sign and love open film big mouth. Open your ears. And if you come here and if you're out there and you support them and listen, the people seeing this is happening to them, they not talk. But what is not happening? Like how who no catch a shit when the people and shit. And who no only wait to no mouth and who need and when they shit to no contact garbage and tell the people. This is actually what the people are saying on this platform. Now is happening to them. So talk.
True. Boy, I tell you Jamaica, the country, me no know, me just give thanks. Every time them come out with something, the truth always surface. And it just proved to show say time come. Whether they
All I
want
know is Jay, you lick Angie nine back. Blue put a red brick and Desmond Mackenzie bomb in him head. You lick them wicked.
damage them, man. Me say the other day me up on the platform and let me see if me can find it. I don't know who is this labor right, you know. But one labor right over upon them platform, and this is what the labor rights say over there. See labor right here? Somebody named Greenleaf, Jamaica. Jay Bryan damaged the party with propaganda. Poor me, you know. Poor me. I see the labor rights them upon them platform. I say me, Jay Bryan, damage them party with propaganda. What kind of propaganda? Not the truth. If I lie me, I tell why them remove Desmond Mackenzie clip from off of the press conference. The whole clip was there, you know. And because the part where Desmond Mackenzie jeopardized him own self and him own party, if you listen to it now, them edit the clip and take out that little part which Desmond say and in the press conference. It is no longer there. If him never says something wrong, why them doctor the clip? Why is it no longer available?
They can move that, but people don't have it in them phone. They can move that. What I heard the clip, and that's why I speak. But here's what, Jay Bryan. Here's what, Brian. When I hear a young lady, I didn't on your platform before or anything, but when I listen some of your video when I get tired, and I hear a young lady coming taunting about saying you are a comedian and you could be a comedian because the house is this eloquent. And you get paid to do this and paid to do that. I know you did not get no pay, have nothing, you're doing it off of your free will and mind. But this is the arrogance.
Yes. Then just feel like we are like them. With them I get paid. Them are the ones who are getting paid. No more golden, no bad, no dating, I can talk it loud and proud over it. Not even a dollar.
That is true. Me can't tell anybody that you start your platform without the party leader even know. And the gents them even know.
Thank you. No amount of money can tell me or shape me what me say over here. I have never gotten a dollar. Thank God for the TikTokers them. Send me 1 and 2 little gift and you know me use it, pay me internet and keep me afloat. But why must I do this thing for my country? I mean, must go to the party me love and say, listen, in order for me, if you continue this, you have to go give me a salary a month's time. Bullshit! I don't know what the future holds. Maybe when the PNP win, right? Something is out there for me to do. Fine, I'll accept it. But no come tell me. I make it look like me and them in the Labour Right Party are the same way them. No, see, every day them are crucify Infomedia. Say Infomedia collect money from the JLP party if you pay the rest of blog and Infomedia name it. And that them are saying the whole of them fall out with Infomedia because it is now said that Info collect media from them MP if you pay the rest of blog of them and Info take the money name it and give them none. Not over here. Everything what we do over this Jay Bryan platform is in the interest of the people. So no more golden, not there, nobody in the PNP have a thing say they have to pay Jay Bryan. No. So cut it out, Labour Right. We are not the same. Cut it out.
You know, Jay Bryan, let me tell you something. I don't know if you know study the movements and the shiftments, and our listeners are listening, and I want to study the same thing. There's something shift in the atmosphere from 2020. Jamaica was sit on a pillar of righteousness. Jamaica was sit on where we observe certain laws and rules and regulations that govern this country. And since from 2020 leading up until this moment, it's stripped away. Because when is it that Jamaica start to accept certain culture and code? When is it that you can shut the church mouth, muzzle them mouth, not to say anything because they're infiltrated by our sort of dark forces that invited here in this realm? And let me tell you something. And my people that is listening and here on this platform, which I'm glad I can able to, people can listen and hear me. Let me tell you something. Uno never, uno going to see some evilness that uno never even seen before. That uno only hear the Bible speaks. Have said that there are spiritual wickedness in high places. Well, uno go and get some wars that uno never seen before. I tell you this much because uno now see the atmosphere we are built up. The political tension is tightened and it's surrounding because look at it, the track records. Look at it from then. Each time something comes up to question our leader, we have said, we are leader now. Each time something comes up, he can divert it. Call the opposition leader Massa Mark, attack him personally. Him is colonial, him is this, him is that. Who is enslaving us right at this moment and this hour? Who is handing over Jamaican baton to something? Because all the laws that we observe, all of our relics from our ancestors that we observe, and rules and regulation was stripped away. And hope my house to a can of worm that people coming out and selling all sort of this and all sort of hiles and skull diggers and powders. Who do that? The People's National Party did not do that to them people to unleash and open such realm to them and expose them to that and then go further. The People's National Party looking and reading and seeing the track record, they give them land, give them seed to till the soil and plant and feed and have families that grow. And the education system, yes, was not the best of the best, but it was the best now.
Yes. Stick up in the sheriff. Good afternoon, Amir. Is Wagwan.
Yes, good afternoon, comrades. Right now, as we speak, just out now, the Corruption Perception Index just confirmed Jamaica fall 4 places on the country ranking. So it still means that this government is getting more and more corrupt as we speak.
My God.
So that is breaking news.
True.
News. Just got that information from the Gleaner.
Yeah, I had it up earlier before you came on.
Okay. So I'm a little late then, but
once it drop me, I go get it.
Yes, but me have to make sure so you get it. Me have to update to know and the running.
True.
All now the JLP is still trying to defend in those indigent housing program. I can't believe it. And the Prime Minister is yet to say that it is not true. Neither is the local government saying it is not true. It's just the JLP bloggers going around telling people it is 2 different housing. That's all they're saying. They are not saying that, listen. Desmond Mackenzie make a mistake. Because that's the only thing can be said now at this point, because he said it. It's not the PNP. But big up Sheriff. Me there listening to Sheriff, and you seem to be a person that have a lot of information.
Thank you.
Yeah, man, I respect the information.
Yes, man, thank you. You know, J. Brian.
So this June-July election now, I know that they are going to call it in June-July, because remember now in Dre, in June and July, that's when the PNP have their council, their divisional conference, and so why me misread, and their constituency conference. So by that time, the PNP will be full in the media, and the PNP will be more popular. So they just want us to believe.
We already started them councillor meeting, where you call it divisional meeting, constituency meeting. So we not have to wait till June or July. Me just want the PNP stay focused and make we hammer home the message every single day. Me want the people on the platform to remember, so them have up until March 31st to invite them neighbor and them friend and family to get registered to be on the voters list. So nobody they warm and feel like say, oh, them no register. We have until March 31st. So we have 1 whole more month left to get registered. You not take on nothing to walk in our electoral office and sign up. Use the
Yes.
opportunity and get yourself registered. We have until March 31st to be on the voters list, which is projected to be out by June. So if you no want depend, I mean, no want all if you no see on no yard and no get registered, if you no have no vote, no passport, no driver's license, whatever it is, you depend the voters list already, but no ID last, no still upon the list. But use the opportunity now. You have until March 31st to get yourself back on the voters list. Please,
Andre, just to add to that, and remember in your talk in comrades to remind comrades that they don't have to have identification to vote. They don't have to have a voter's ID, passport, or driver's license to vote. Once their name is on the list, they can vote by affirmation or oath.
Right.
And your polling number is on your ID. Your polling number, your polling division is on your ID, so you don't have to make nobody tell you say no, you have to vote or your name not there. So you look at the back of your ID and you see your polling division number. So you just look on it and you go straight in there and make sure so you vote. If you want to get trouble after you vote. Although we're not encouraging you to get trouble, but you know the least good thing you do, they might want to lock you up on that day. And comrades, the ball is in our court, but that's not to say that we must become complacent. We have to come out and do the work and work hard and make sure that on that day, Mark Jefferson Golden will be the Prime Minister of Jamaica.
And again, we are doing it like the Americans. No China can't go up on the voters list, you know. So, Andrew, nobody come with it, you know. No China can't up on the voters, and no China can't come to our polling station. Come vote.
Yes.
None. No China can't
right,
come to our polling station. Come vote.
We know the
my
JP is
addition-
in a very bad state when an election is due 6 months away and they cannot come out and campaign, and there are still a number of unsettled seats. I count 25, but one comrade tell me that it is 35 unsettled seats. Right now, as we speak, they don't have a candidate in Southwest Clarendon, so you know the jail.
There are something is a shadow moving amongst the people, not saying nothing. And during the election, when it released the date, you will know what I am saying. But I don't want you to be the last moment to do that. I want you to use a platform, not to just extended people to invite them to do for the voting thing. It's something that was introduced long time ago, and it is happening. It's roaming. It's happening. It's dancing around. We want our Jamaican people, the few were governed and already captured. Let's not focus on that. Let's focus on the many ones that is out there that is still not under to brainwash procedure. And let's start the process to combine our forces to block back the evil that is coming, because it will be weaponized against the Jamaican people, because Jamaican sits on a vast remote wealth that we don't see. We are not seeing. And I am asking each and every one here on this platform to hear me out. I am asking you that even when you're inviting people and showing people everything, do not forget about where we coming from and our people that died to give us this freedom. And we don't want to go back there. And the only way not to get back there is that we should combine every voices, every forces to block back the wickedness that is happening and is even greater improving. We're not going to allow that. Anyone that is in the platform here and not going to allow it, tap up this screen here and able push forward and positive comments on this platform, because I felt the energy in this platform here.
Thank
and
you.
I'm telling you, my people, I'm talking from my heart.
Thank you, Sheriff. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. We're going to wrap up for 1 o'clock. So within the next 20 minutes, we're going to just wrap up the show. It has been another excellent show. All right, Amirs, hold on the Samsung.
Jay.
Yes,
You know,
Nicholas.
I want to ask you, who is this man named Patrick Brooks? We are going to work down at the OAG or down Electoral office.
Me see the name of circulating, and me have to go find out some more about him.
Who is this man here? I want to know where him come from.
Yes. Me see the
You
name.
understand?
Me see the name of
Yeah.
circulate for real. Patrick Brooks.
Dre, I have a question. Quick question.
Go ahead,
If me
Juice.
come down, if me come down for a week, can I get my ID in such a short space of time? My voter's ID?
Probably not. I don't think so.
So can I
Because
go through the process and have somebody else pick it up?
yes, man, of course.
All right.
So I don't think, because the only way you can come down in a week and get it is if you specifically have somebody we're working at the EOJ office where say voters ID come out, let's say next week Monday. But we don't know when them are going to be ready. All we know them say make sure every Jamaican dep on the voters list and get on that list by March 31st. That is the deadline if you want to be on the June list. So you see June, all the voters ID them are going to print and come out in June. But you have to be on that list by March 31st, so then you can print it and whatever. And
I'm on the list. I'm on
Yes.
the list, but unfortunately my ID expired.
Right.
So
Yes, they're already in the system, man. So you just need a reprint.
On the EOJ website, and you will get all the information.
Yes, she already in the system. Good afternoon, Karen office.
I wanted to talk to Jules, but all right, sir. I get one of the point that she was saying. She's already on the list. All right, so what it is that I needed to say to her, if she wasn't on the list and she wanted to get on it, she could come like a Thursday, go to the EOJ, get registered. They'll come out on the Saturday or the Sunday to verify her. That's all she needs. Once she's verified and she gone back which part she come from, the ID stay in the electoral office till she come back for it. It stay there until she come for it. She go pick it up. But she's already verified.
So Auntie Karen, once you go in the EOJ office and you get registered and all of that, that is not the end of it. You have to.
They have to verify you.
Verify.
So when you're going there, normally if you're going there during the week, they come on the weekend and verify you.
But somebody
they
said
don't have a lot of people.
1 minute.
So all right, she's
Dre.
already in the system, right? All she needs is a new ID.
Right.
So she just need to go in, have them know that she's here. She can explain to them that she's here for a visit. She's not staying long. Have them renew the ID. If they need to verify her, they'll make sure to come up before she leave.
Right.
Auntie Karen, if you're already in the system and you just need the new ID, you don't need to be verified.
And sometimes they don't, but sometimes they will.
Once your name, only where you need to be verified, unless you would have told them that you changed your address. So if you told them that you changed your address or you relocate, And I'm not encouraging her
Don't
to tell
encourage
her
her to do
that
that
she's
because that's a
here.
transfer and it takes 6 months.
Yes. And you cannot tell her to tell that she's here on a visit. Because if she's here on a
Listen,
visit, it means that she do not live here.
she
So it
can't
is
tell them
going
that
to
she's
be
here
a
on a visit.
conflict.
She can't tell them she's here on a visit. She's a Jamaican. Listen, if it is a transfer, because maybe she's not living in the same place.
I spoke with my member of parliament down there. I'm in America, and once you on the voters list, you can
don't need
just
to.
go in. You don't have to. Exactly.
Information
That's what
or
Mr.
oath.
Harton tell me.
But
Dr.
wait,
Harton and
there's
his
a twist to it, comrade. Comrade, wait, let me tell you. There's a twist to it. When you are going to affirm or you are going to take oath, there might be questions that they might ask you, where was your man born? You must be able to answer that. They might ask you 2 questions or sometime 1. So they might ask you, where was your man born? Where were you born? Because the black book has your name and your picture. So when they open your back book, they might see your name and they answer. So him could have vote. But you don't have to have an ID to vote. Once your name is on the
But
voters
yeah,
list,
I was
all you're
just
going to do
reliable
is open the
info.
black book.
Yes, Amirs, you're right. I was just reliably informed by a scrutineer that said that all Jules have to do is come and redo the picture, and they're going to take her
Yes.
picture and just update her in the system.
Just
And
make sure she's not transferring it. Just make sure she don't
right,
tell them that she move. Yeah.
right,
No,
and
once
then
you can,
even on the day of election, you don't even have to have your voter's ID to vote. Once you're already on the list, you don't even have to come with your ID. The reason why people tell if you come with your voter's ID is because we want the process to go smooth and
Yes.
quick and
Quickens the
fast.
process.
It make it go quick because
especially
if you
And
come there
then
without
people
your
rise
ID,
up too much.
if you come there without your ID, right, them are going to do the verification process and open the black book and it are going to slow down the process. So that's why them say come with your voter's ID. So quick, 1, 2, and you go through and you vote. But if you don't have no
yes,
ID,
Yeah.
what?
especially if it is a PNP polling division, you know why your PNP then roll up, you just make it a process faster. So
No,
again,
and
no,
one
Dre, you have to repeat that every morning because some people don't know because we are said now they come down on the plane and send you all away paper and name and date of birth come give it already up here.
Okay,
So him
so
say when we I was a presiding officer, so I know that the black
Not
1 second
gonna,
they
so
covered.
them not gonna re-verify anything, cause if any form of re-verification for go on, me get to the duck get.
All right, so
In a
comrade, listen to
sense.
what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying, comrade. You sent your name and date of birth, and he would have checked on the list and made sure that you're all on the list, right?
It's on the list, yeah. I'm polling
You're
everything on
all
the
good.
list, yeah. Yeah.
Jules, you check your one too?
Kingston, there's a thing called the EV system. You put your thumb on, you put your finger on it, and your picture comes up in front of the presiding officer. She looks and she identifies you. They may not be able to identify you, and they may ask the 2 questions for verification. Rural parishes, it's a black book that is used. You come in.
Somebody said, Jay,
I
you
don't
need
have
to do
any
this.
ID.
You need to make people know, because honestly, me never even know, so me still the pass Vivian, me did contact and Vivian tell me what to do, and so I go up on it and see me name and what to vote and everything. You really need to
And Jules, if they give you a hard time, you
Yeah,
call for your supervisor. That's the problem then. So right this so now.
yes.
When you call for your
And the
supervisor, you
voters,
have to vote.
yes,
Comrades,
that is why.
comrades are bringing on a presiding officer that can explain everything. So look out, listen up from somebody who can
Alright, me come
advise
down, Jay.
more.
Me come down.
Morning,
All right.
Grand comrades.
Morning, Maya. Go right ahead, please.
All right, I'm from the Western St. Mary Division, okay? I am an indoor agent, not a presiding officer, but
Yes.
however, I work as a scrutineer as well for the electoral office. So where the ID is concerned, remember now you can't use a driver's license or a passport to vote. It has to be your national ID. For persons who does not have a national ID, or if it's expired, once your name is on that voters list, you are still eligible to vote. But it will take the process to either affirm or swear, and your fingerprint will be taken. Why we require the ID when voting, it's smoother the process. Okay? So for Jules, if you're the person who wants to get your ID done, you're already in the system. So all you have to do is just take that old expired ID to the electoral office. They're going to take it from you, redo your photo, and then let you get a new ID. But you are eligible to vote.
One correction, Maya.
And next, go ahead.
You said a national ID. Jamaica does not have a national ID. We have an electoral registration card.
Okay,
So,
that's the one I'm talking about.
All right.
That's the one I'm talking about. And persons for the national ID, you can also look on the back of it. It bears your polling division. I know a lot of persons don't know that.
True.
All right. Okay, thank you. Which part which part we go find the old one there, but
It's
all right,
it's on the back of the ID.
From you know which part you voted last time, because my vote is still there from the last time.
Yeah, that is true, but sometimes that I tell you something that I see happen on election day. Coming from the electoral office, sometimes they send persons vote all over the place. I've seen that happen.
Well, Maya, me prepare for jump, go anyway they go vote. Just forget
that is a comrade. That is the spirit of a comrade.
I'm telling you.
So comrade, look at the back of your ID. You're going to see you must tell other comrades, you're going to see your polling division number.
Yes, it's on it.
Mine is 84 and it is marked on the back of the card. Because a lot of times people go to polling station or polling division and then tell them, say your name not there. Nobody knows where your name is. You just look on the back and you see which part. My polling division number 84.
Yes, so what you're saying,
Amir?
so when you go to the polling station and persons telling you that is not here, don't just take what them say. Look and get familiar with your voter's ID and look on the back. The polling division and your polling station is already printed to the back of your ID. So if you go to the polling station and you hear somebody say, no man, you have to vote around, so don't at the school, don't at the church. Don't just listen to them. Get familiar with your ID, your polling division and your polling station is the number that's on the back of your ID.
All right, so we're going to
Andre, you know the
hold on one second.
You know the labor right them current, it will tell the people them say their name in the book when it's
Yes,
here.
they will.
Especially
So
labor
we're
right,
gonna
they
get more-
do that already.
We're going to get more in depth with that now. At the back of your ID is something looking like a barcode. If you turn the barcode to the side, you will see a set of numbers. That set of numbers is the first two is your constituency number. Then there's a dash. The second set of numbers is 3 numbers. Those are your PD number. So you will select 103-093, whatever it is your PD number. So 093 is PD 93. 103 is PD 103.
Yes,
so
Karen, that's correct. That's correct.
Remember now to get familiar with your ID card. If you don't have the new ID card, just go on the EOJ site. Go to EOJ query, put in your name, first and last, your date of birth in the order that they ask you to put it in, and submit it. It will come back with your occupation and everything. You'll get to identify that this is you, and then you will see your PD number and your polling station. So it will
My polling station is 41. You can see all of that, the division polling station.
Right.
And it is important that we tell this to young voters, new voters, and voters who are coming from abroad. Because a lot of time, them, especially in time late, say they reach a polling station, say 10 minutes to 5 now. Then tell us, say, I know you saw your name the round there. So by the time you reach round there, if you come back right where your name
the polling station
locked already. So it is important that we have good outdoor agents and good indoor agents who understand the system so that we can have a smooth voting
and
process.
A supervisor, because you have to have a supervisor too.
That is called a cluster manager.
Yeah, exactly.
So all right, so I'm going to also ask that person.
So Jay.
Yes, Sheriff.
Go on, Sheriff.
Yeah, so Jay, your thing is that you need to take a note of that this is the thing this is a part of the thing that you have to make a theme every day, that you have put that into your platform to make sure that people have sensitized about this, that they are aware, because there's a lot of people that not aware of this. I am grateful for the information also. I can't know this, but I learned something. So this is something where you have to place in your platform. So make a note of that. And make sure that you place it every day in the platform.
Yes, man, I will. Thank you for that.
So, comrades, just something else.
When you go inside the polling station, if you run into difficulties, because you will go in there, and just like how we have our people in there, they will have their people. And if you run into problems inside, you come back out and you identify the cluster manager that relates to you. You go to them and you inform them of your problem. Don't just leave. Go back to the cluster manager who is responsible for our people, and you inform them of what is happening to you. That cluster manager can now call EOJ, the returning officer, to find out what is the problem with this person and whatever is going on. This is the person who will get results for you. Do not just walk away.
Right.
And Karen, cluster managers are now paid by the government, you know.
I know. I am a cluster manager.
Oh, well, me used to be cluster manager. And then me turn.
All right, Maya, you have any more final words?
Yes, Dre. And for the indoor agents, we are the crucial persons in an election. Trust me, we have to have our eyes, with ears, with nose, everything open. We have to dot our I's and cross our T's. So all indoor agents, I am imploring to you guys, let us be vigilant. Very, very vigilant. Because most times the presiding